Hello, ghosts, ghouls, and other spirits. My name is Apollo, and welcome back to the Ghostly Galaxy Studios. We are back with Hogwarts Legacy, continuing on where we saved last time. We didn't get very far, just past the opening stuff, so let's get into it, shall we? We were last left off waking up in the common room. Unfortunately, the Ravenclaw common room. I meant to switch that, but I failed. And I acknowledge my failure. And I'm sorry. But there's going to be a hopeful fix to that. Well, no fix. I'm just going to deal with it. But, yeah. Anyways. Before I goof myself any further. Oh, great, it froze. Oh god, it froze. Hopefully it will fix itself. Yay? Yay? Yay, okay. She a wee bit buggy. Okay. My computer just said, nah. Okay, I think she's calmed down now. My computer likes to be mean to me sometimes. Actually, you know what? Let's look around. Let's look around a little bit. Let's see here. We got a room. Wait. I just realized. Did my bed not have a ladder? It didn't! Ah. Means I have nobody. Wait, who's staying up there then? There's a bunch of books up there. How the fuck do they get up there? I guess I don't have a bunkmate. It's not that room. Let's see here. The bathroom. I don't know if this is ladies or gents. Well, I'm in here. Oh, that's gents. Okay, this is definitely the boys' bathroom. Hello? Nope, nobody's in there. Hello? Nope. Hello? Nope. I'm gonna be that weirdo. Hello? Secrets? 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 Oh, well, shame. No secrets. Alright, well. Turn some water on, it's fine. Somebody's sleeping in there or something. Banging on their door. Curtains. See, I like the design of the Ravenclaw class common room. It's very open. And I like that we got bunk beds. I grew up on bunk beds. I love bunk beds. Ooh, there's a chest down here. Oh man. Of course it's locked. But yeah, no, I had bunk beds growing up. I had one where it was built into the wall of the house. I'm just running into everything.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
This should be interesting.
I guess that's the girls' area. Can I go up there? I can go up here. Okay, cool. What's up here? Oh, just another hanging outy area. Okay. Ooh, okay, this would be a cool study spot. I dig this. Oh, another chest I'll have to come back for later. I don't remember when I unlocked the ability to do that. Let's go up here. All the doors are locked. Oh, fun. I need to adjust my settings 1 second. So, you guys hold tight. Technical issues. Okay, and we're back. Hopefully that fixes it. For some reason my settings were on ultra, and I'm just like, okay, maybe, maybe not ultra. Ooh, there's doors. Oh, why couldn't I get one of these rooms? These rooms are nice. Okay, but okay, beds are still better. But secret chest. I mean, I guess these could be for the seniors. Like, you have to be a certain grade, or maybe what are they called? Prefects? The ones that have like special permissions because they work for the castle.
Moment.
The fuck you talking about? Waiting for the right moment, you creep. Guess I gotta talk to him.
One moment. Watch this.
He's gonna bomb some girls?
Someone threw a dung bomb.
Wow. Charming.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right.
What were you
What did
looking
hope would
for?
happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on
Okay.
edge the first day of class.
Yeah, I get
I'm
that.
over it, by the way.
But that's a horrible way to do that.
Quite calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
Wait. Do they know about...
I'm glad to be here. Ready for
Do
class.
they know about what
Good.
happened?
Glad
Who
to
told
hear it.
them? I didn't.
Truly, there's no reason to be nervous.
Unless my character's a
Most
loudmouth.
professors are firm, but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should
Oh,
wander on
yeah.
before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
I'm pretty
You
sure there
two
was
are
so
right.
many people around us that they could easily tell that it was you. I mean, come on. Literally, them standing there, them over there. Everybody saw that it was you, buddy. Not exactly sneaky.
Must be.
I'm not sure this is the right spot.
Just when I think
You talking shit about me? Rude.
If it's not 12 inches apart for potions, it's 20 inches for charms.
Oh, apparently I just ate an apple. Ugh, I do not like that sound. Squelchy. Am I gonna get squelched in every
Perfect place. A place he'll be happy with.
episode that I record? I'm just gonna get the squelch noise.
Golden gobstones. I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Please
She's
don't
like that
leave.
awkward nerd who doesn't know how to communicate
Nice
with
to meet you,
people.
Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their
Or,
potion
I mean,
making.
I could also just
Actually,
follow the
Professor
context of
Fig
your...
told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Sorry, dog.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, it seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Okay, 1 second while I deal with that other technical issue. Okay, technical issue dealt with. Why are my arms so low? I don't like it.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggle.
He seems like he's just like, well, he taught me how to shoot things, make light, and reveal things. What did he teach me? Like, did he just teach me the fundamentals behind it, like the idea behind magic? Because if he's been teaching me months before I even came here, why is it I only know one spell before the incident in the bank? Like, literally, I knew nothing besides shooting. Wait, no, I didn't even know that. He had to teach me that. Well, no. Correction. I did know that. But, like, is that all I knew before the bank incident? Like, I don't understand. What did he teach me? Is it just, like, history and stuff? Do I have, like, Muggle parents or something? I need more details. Isn't it Hufflepuffs who like plants?
An affinity for
That
herbology is more
seems...
typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
I feel like that's kind of classist to just bank... Classist? Is that what you would call it in this scenario? Just, like, to pinpoint, like, oh yeah, if you like pens, you're guessing you're a Hufflepuff. I mean, okay, yeah, we guess we are got segmented because of our different traits, but... Okay, I'm not gonna get into the politicals, never mind.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact...
Oh god, I remember, that's a thing that I'm gonna have to do.
And I don't think
Oh
Professor
god,
Sharp,
I'm a
the
horrible
potions master,
gardener.
cares where you get your
I'm gonna let
ingredients, as long
all
as
my
your
plants
brewer will
die. If I'm probably gonna forget about them. Nice talking to you.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
It's your first day too.
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant. You think you could... Ah! That is not how that...
I forgot how cute Amit was. Like,
Why,
cute in a
Would you like
you're
to take a
so
look?
awkward, it's cute kind of way.
Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw.
I actually
Never met
have
someone who's
a
been so
written
close to a
book of
dragon before.
all
Can't say
88
I'd recommend it,
constellations.
frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit.
And at one
I
point,
take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So
I want to
much
look
be
to
learned
see if
from the
these are
stars.
actual
Also, there's
constellations
something
he's
about
talking
the open
about, or if
air
it's
and
just
night sky above
stars.
the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I
I
love
hope
stars.
astronomy's on my schedule.
I have astronomy
Sounds
class
interesting.
in real
I
life
have
too.
good news for you. You are most
It's not as
definitely
fun.
taking astronomy. It is required for all fifth years.
You would think
You will
that,
be
hey, maybe
enthralled with
astronomy
the
would be a
tower.
lot of fun in
Plus, a
college.
quality telescope can show you things
It's a
you
lot
never
of
dreamed
work. And if you
I
have a
suppose I'll
teacher
see you
like
in class
mine,
then.
Yes.
it's a lot of stress.
And speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
He actually is not right, but I like the smell of old parchment better than new parchment. Like, I have some really old books, and I love the smell of the old book pages. New books, they do have a decent scent to them, I guess. It's better that they have better texture. Old books have better smell. That was a very weird thing to say, but shut up. I'm mostly telling myself to shut up. Is that how I get down? Okay. I thought maybe I had to go the other way, but nope.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
As
I've
ready
been
as I
dreaming
can
of
be.
this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us
Probably gonna try and get through at least one or two classes. I don't know how far I'll be able to get. Trying to keep these under at least an hour and a half. I think the last one was like 45 minutes.
WLs. Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams.
Oh,
They
well,
will
they kept
determine
that.
what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
I would want to be an Auror. Ooh, book.
Here you are.
Ooh, pretty book. Ah. That's a very pretty book. I want a real copy of that book. Well, maybe not like a real quote-unquote copy. Not one like stuffed full of random junk of information from Hogwarts.
It is a wizard's
But just
field
that book
guide.
in like a journal
It will
form.
help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Oh yeah, it's basically a cheat sheet for my entire school year.
Thank you, Professor, but
Wait,
what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
that knight's
Perhaps
moving.
seeing it in action
I knew
answers
some
any
moved
questions you
around.
may
I didn't
have.
know all of them
Walk
moved.
with me and we shall put it to the test.
Because I think there's one near a tunnel.
This way.
I guess they all move.
The guide will give you opportunities to
They just
practice
straight
your
up just
magic
put us in the
and
attic.
educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Yeah, them nerds just put them in the attic.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
I'm sure you would have. Oh, I hate
Why
that.
don't you cast Revelio on this bust?
Hate
And
that.
see what details the field guide can
Revelio.
Like, I don't have the thing that is like a fear of mannequins and moving inanimate objects, but it's still creepy, okay? It reminds me of the stone statues in Dead by Daylight. There's one map in Dead by Daylight where you run past these statues and turn around and look back at them. They'll be facing you.
Keep your eyes
That's what it
open for
reminds me
more
of.
opportunities like that, inside and outside of the
Still hate it.
castle.
I don't know why, every time I record, my nose itches. This is only my second time
No
recording,
time to
but both
waste. You've
times.
classes to attend.
I'm literally walking right next to you, lady. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I know there's a chest right there. Gimme, 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 gimme. Yes, I got it. Okay. I only remember that one because I remember seeing it was like an odd-shaped chest on the last time I played.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your
Flue
field guide
flames.
contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
No. Can't tell me what to do. Well, actually, you can. You dictate where I go right now. Instructions are for plebs. I don't care, just let me click the thingy. I don't like tutorials. Especially if it's rather straightforward. I'm not a tutorial guy. I don't like that it's just dead silent in these moments of loading screen.
And here we are.
Oh,
Quite
and
the
we're back.
time saver. These stairs lead
Oh,
directly to
I
Central
love
Hall.
that statue down there.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle
Tom Holland.
quickly from Central Hall.
No, she's just moonwalking down the stairs.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of
Ooh.
the hive. Our King's Cross station.
Oh, I love dragons.
I have family in Eindhoven. Father wants me to visit.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace
Don't
the
mind me
supplies
yawning.
lost on the way here.
It's like 3 a.m. when I'm recording this. That's probably about the average hour of where I will be recording. What's Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an
Britain,
array
wait.
of shops and pubs.
I thought we
You
were in
should be able to
Scotland.
find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends
Wait.
in due course.
They just said, she just said that it was the only village that was all wizard. Aren't all the villages in this game all wizards? So, wouldn't that be like inaccurate or something? Whatever. What exactly is Defense Against the Dark Arts?
Can you tell
A
me
cursed
more about
job.
the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of defense against the dark arts is required for those who aspire to become auras.
I do want to become an aura.
We are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Professor Heckett.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan.
Jinxes?
He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
He's entertaining.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for
Oh,
you
great.
outside of class.
Bonus
You'll be
homework.
up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier,
I feel like I
think
should have
Professor
my
Fig's
game on the
succeeding
other
at
screen
least
so I can
showing
look
you
over
the
here
basics.
instead of looking
did,
over
Professor.
here.
He's been
I have
terribly
two
vague
screens,
as to the events
and like
preceding
on
your
this
arrival,
side I have my
specifically about
recording
what
stuff, and on
happened
this
after that
side I have my
awful
games.
dragon attack.
So it's like,
My suspicion is that there's more to the story
I
than
feel
a
like I should
search
just
for
have it over here.
belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I was told a lie, right? So I'm afraid there isn't.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
I don't like lying.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Then why'd you ask me? You think I was
Speak
gonna
of the
break?
devil, Professor
Rude.
Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
We didn't talk anything
I'm
about
afraid I can't take
spellcasting.
all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
Who told that?
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path,
Well, I guess
Professor.
Professor Fig would have had to
Although,
tell him some
unfortunately, it seems
truths
that it
to
chose
explain, you
us.
know,
Very well.
George
Enough
dying,
chit-chat. I need to get
and
to class
his name
myself.
was George, right?
Might I rely on you, Professor
But
Fig,
him
to
dying
explain the details
and
of
like
the
why
field
we were
guides now?
delayed.
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Wonder if I can like speed run and get to Hogsmeade before my time. A lot of
It's good to see you,
talking.
Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our later
Don't mind my
arrival?
cat just scratching as loud as possible in the background. I don't like lying to
I did
her.
try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I
A lot of
believe
talking.
the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
This thing comes with a map. Map. Let's see. Let's do defense first.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may
Pay
hinge
attention.
on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
He's just foreshadowing me nearly getting killed by something. Let's see, going this way. What are these doors? I don't remember. Oh, they're the math problems. Okay, so if you guys don't know how these work, just to give them a little explanation, I hate them, for one. Two, it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. You can tell where some of the markers are for what they are. So, for example, the 9 is a 9-headed serpent, where the spider above it is an 8-legged spider. Number 3 is a 3-headed serpent, and so on and so forth. So you get an idea of like what the symbols, what numbers they represent, and then you just add the symbol with the number to get that number. So it's symbol, symbol, number, or number, number, symbol, or symbol, symbol, symbol. Yeah, you get it. So this one would be 11 plus 2, 13, 14, 15, 19, 21. So yes, I just counted on my fingers. Don't judge me. Go spider. And then 5 plus 9, 14. So 3. So I need a spider and a serpent. Spider. And the other one was...
Revelio.
Ah, up there.
Oh, someone prodded a mim.
Oh wait, it was the serpent, wasn't it? Okay. Try again. Okay. I think it's like the top one is even numbers and the bottom one is odd numbers. And it opens up. Just. I like doing those even though I hate the math part of it. Wait, am I going? I'm going the wrong way. I need to go this way. Open the door. God, so pretty. Just the scenery is just so pretty. Going this way. Begin my quest.
Is that all you've got?
He just straight up tried to kill that kid.
You'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull.
Priorities.
It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No
Damn,
doubt
you're
you've
old.
heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it.
Eastern Wales. Are we in England or are we in Scotland? I need answers.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
She's so sassy.
One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of
What's an
battle.
unspeakable?
Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Did Hot Harry and them learn this in... Oh, they may have changed classes in different generations. New spell acquired.
Levioso.
Oh, that's a pretty quill though. I would never use a quill that big.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Size Queen. He was leaning against the table. Wait, was that ominous? Ooh.
Let us begin.
One of my
with the
favorite
basic
characters.
Cost.
I definitely remember him. What?
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember? Good. Well done.
Bat. See how far you can get it to go. Throw you into the books. I did. I got him into the books.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using only Levioso.
If I remember,
basic
his
cast,
name's Sebastian,
and
right?
Protego. You may begin.
Lucky. Nothing lucky about it.
Must be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick.
I do enjoy
Leviosa, you know, sir.
Almost all of my students were this adept.
That was a little too easy.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you
You
get.
didn't give anything. I didn't get anything from him.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points
Pretty
to
easily.
Ravenclaw.
Yay.
Thank you, Professor Hecat.
My first
Glad to have the
points.
opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
She's just assuming I'm gonna get into fights the moment I get out of
I'd advise you to
Hogwarts.
keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again.
Or I
well
feel like she
done.
knows
I
something.
shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert.
Or you just
Sebastian
suck.
Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've
Don't be a
dueled
Vis
enough.
mug.
Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest
I didn't
duel
hold
with
back
your
though.
wand.
I kinda just whooped his ass.
You might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes.
Well, that's not the
to
response I
keep
thought that was gonna
students in
give.
the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be
I feel like that's
clever
his way
enough
of
not to
boasting.
get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure
Also, you
chatting
probably
with you.
shouldn't say that
Sure
out
I'll
loud
see you
while a
soon.
teacher's right
Perhaps
behind
somewhere
us.
unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck.
Because he can
or
see her.
actual skill.
But he knows she's
Look for
standing
Luke
right
and
there.
Bartleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
You're not going to be great at keeping secrets, are you? So, that was Defense Against the Dark Arts. Now it's off to go to Charms class. Okay.
Handy resource indeed. Your field.
How is it I need to go up there, but I need to go down the stairs? Place is confusing. Too many stairs. Was there a... Or is it up here? Oh, okay, that's up. Oh wait, there was one right there. Teleporty. There's a cat. Fun fact, if you have a controller and you pet the cat, it vibrates your controller. Because you can hear the purring through the controller. Kind of cute, kind of annoying at the same time. Wait, the teleporter... Is it higher? No, it was right here. Okay.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
I know there's some quests that are just collecting stuff, and I'll do those on screen time.
So you are the new student.
To get it out of the way.
Professor Ronan, yes?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold
A little hop.
the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
I don't know if Fig taught me any of this.
Taking a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
That's something that wasn't taught to me.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Spell.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone.
Well, someone's a teacher pet.
Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
My kind of teacher. I haven't done in-person classes for my college work yet, but if I had a teacher that literally is like, okay, it's a good day outside, let's go take our class outside, I would die happy. That's like the cliche cool teacher thing.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Minor stretching while this scene's going on. I like sort of remember this game. I think that my whole thing is to pull the balls to the highest point average, point number, whatever. Why is it on 4? Tutorials are for plebs.
Excellent control there.
Oh, no. Oh. Mildly disappointing.
That's it.
Okay. Stay.
Splendid.
Okay, I got the hang of it. I think I understand it now.
Very good.
I know. I could have just read the tutorial and done it, but no. Tutorials are for plebs. What does pleb even mean? It's my word now. Means
Come on up.
overachiever. I don't know.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai,
Means lame,
you are playing
I
red.
guess.
Clear?
It's my version of lame. Another thing you guys will hear me say, just so I can give some context behind it before I actually end up doing it. I say ninja for awesome sometimes. I don't know why. Ninja is just my word for awesome. I mean, ninjas are awesome, so I already know what I'm gonna do. Hit that bitch's ball. Get out of there. Wasn't enough to knock it off. I knocked that one. I don't want to risk knocking my ball off, though. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Because I want to be that jerk. Give me that ball. Bump. Ha ha! I took out her ball! Will you? Will you now? Will she actually? Actually, she might. Nope, she didn't. Ha!
There we go.
I'm just gonna use your ball as a buffer. Oh, so close.
Remarkable.
I know, thank you. Bow, bow, bow.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
There's another round. I already did 2. Well, one. I guess one was for myself.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Oh, so this is okay.
Be sharp.
This is a fun way to learn motor skills with using a spell that pulls objects. Oh, I pulled that a little too late. Oh, that's gonna fall off. Damn.
Stay focused.
Sag. She's probably gonna win now. Not unless I completely knock one of her balls off. Well, I guess I do have a chance still. Okay, if I wait... now... Oh, that was too late. Oh, she's gonna win.
Ah, you almost had it.
Damn.
Let us see this.
Yeah, no matter what, she wins. I suck at this one. Not bad, not bad. 90 points. I only have one chance, and I'm definitely not gonna... just gonna take any...
Not to worry.
Oh, wow. That sucked. 0 points.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Yeah, 1-1. I guess we tie. I won the first one. She wore the second row. Blah, 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 blah. God, my speech impediment sucks. God, that was so bad.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I didn't really transfer here. I kind of seemed to be dragged when I became this age, and they're just like, hey, you should go to Hogwarts. You'd be a 5th year, but you should go to Hogwarts. So I didn't really transfer, at least that they didn't say that I transferred. They said that I just became part of Hogwarts as a 5th year. So I'm assuming I didn't transfer.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before
Wagadu?
My mother
Never
insisted
tell me
on
to
me
spell
teach
Wagadu.
here.
I saw the
Before I
spelling for that.
left, we had left Uganda and were halfway
Uganda I
around
might
the
be able to
world
spell,
at a new
but
school in a
Wagadu?
new
Yeah,
country.
no.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or
Well,
overwhelming
that's
to me.
interesting
always felt like home.
Hogwarts information that I did not know, that Wagadu was the biggest.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Wait, is that saying that wands aren't necessary? I mean, I thought that was already a thing, that wands weren't necessary for casting magic, but is it just like an English thing that we use wands? So it means this entire time I don't even need to get a wand, it's an optional thing?
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
She just called us dramatic. Oh. Is that how it feels? Okay, now I know how that one guy feels when I said he was like a theater kid.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts.
I admit, I don't think I actually talked to her too much when I played first. I think I was just focused on trying to get through the story.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
I just remembered that I love Ominous. He's my favorite. I know I said that a little second ago, but I just remembered why he was my favorite.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected?
I like
Miss
this guy.
Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
I feel like you're just overstressed about your abilities there, my dear. I'm going to move this, though, because that being in the 4th slot kind of sucks. Can I not just empty that one? Okay, cool. Alright, I guess I can't do that. well, there's his first 2 classes. Let's see here. Yeah, no, I don't care. I need to go talk to Professor Weasley. Okay, so I'm gonna do that real quick, and then we're probably gonna pause it there. So, let's go. Let's go to Weasley's, let's go! Wait, do I have to select it? I have to select it, don't I? Tracking. You know what? I'm just gonna make my life easier. Teleporting! See, like, this is so much easier than Portkey. Like, I get why they're doing it for secrecy, and then you can just hide the object until somebody who you're looking for can touch it. But Portkeys still don't make sense to me. But this is supposed to be Floo-Flame, and now I'm kind of confused on how this is Floo-Flame, because in the movies they took green powder, threw it down, and said where they wanted to go. This is a burning green flame. Are you telling me I'm sticking my hand in that every single time I want to go somewhere? That's what it seems like. That's a little dangerous. Cat. Oh, that one's pretty. I have 4 cats. Meow. Meow. Ooh, teleport. Why do we have 2 in the same courtyard? That doesn't make sense. Don't make sense.
What about the room, Professor?
Geek!
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Another one of my favorite. He's my 2nd favorite character in this game.
Oh, excuse Deke.
Every moment with Deke is memorable. Deke is such a good boy.
There you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a
I
bit.
wish I only had to deal with 2 classes in a day.
I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me.
Though, unlike high school, technically I could choose to just have 2 classes in one day. So I guess Hogwarts is not too far off from college.
Nothing more, Professor.
Nope, I'm supposed to be lying still. Don't like it,
Like trying to get
but
a
I have to.
slip from a streeler. Regardless,
Pretty sure
you
Fig
must
gets mad at
continue
me
to
if I
build
don't
on what you've
lie.
learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Yay. Extra homework.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd
Oh,
be
she got
astonished
aggressive.
to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies
so
lost
mean.
on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled.
I didn't know
wand
that
maker.
there were supposed to be
I
2
trust
shops.
no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Stingy.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asks that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Why couldn't he just write down the recipe and give it to me himself? You're literally commissioning a shopkeep to sell to a specific student the recipes for potions. That don't make sense. But I get, whatever. I guess if he doesn't have time. But he does have time.
To get to Hogsmeade.
Guarantee
Very
it.
well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Go Sebastian.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow
He was
is a
kind of fun to
capable
beat,
young
so.
wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you
I'm better
well
at combat than I
clear
am
of
about the puzzle
Victor
stuff.
Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather
Rookwood?
unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's
Wait,
assignment,
wasn't
your
Rookwood
friend
the
will
name
meet
of the
you at
guy
castle
that was
walls.
over dramatic in the
No time to
first
waste.
scene?
The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer.
Are they the same
and a few
dude?
broomsticks.
Now I'm curious, how far apart is this time to when the guys in the memory were? Like, is it around the same time, or instructions are for plebs? Or is it like...
Revelio.
I hear that. I think it's over here? Ah, there it is. I'll let you guys read that for a second. Second's over. Aw, pretty kitty. I'd have a portrait of my cat too. Although I don't know if that's her cat, but... That bush just dance? Oh no, it's just a shape-shifting bush. Okay, makes sense, I guess. Kitty.
Ah, there you are.
I guess.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right
I like how the way
up,
he says that.
makes a broken
Reparo.
object good as new in
Reparo.
the blink of an
Reparo.
eye.
My speech
Seems as
impediment
if
does
that might
not
come
help
in
with
handy.
rolling R's.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo.
So basically,
in no
they want me
time.
to do chores before they'll teach me a spell.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering
if
any new
I'm
bit of magic.
Doing... Oh, well, okay, he's telling me to master other spells that I've already learned before. Okay, yeah, okay, I get
I'll
it.
start on the task right away, Professor.
That's wise for now. Alright, I have to collect flying papers. Collect flying papers.
right
Oh, there it
area.
is. Mike, you son of a bitch. Come here. Am I doing the wrong... Oh, I'm doing the wrong spell. That would explain it.
Got it.
I have the buttons on my mouse instead of on my keyboard, so I was clicking 2 instead of, or 3 instead of 2. 2 instead, no, 2 instead of 3. Mine.
Brilliant.
Is that my
Don't
ominous?
get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
He's such a jerk, but I love him. That says nothing about me.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Vigor.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
I had to figure out where the F key was. I have to say, when I last played, I switched it to hard mode halfway through, and learning those spells halfway through. Just don't change my alignment, you jerk. I have that there for a reason.
It allegedly symbolized heartbreak.
Reparo.
Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Oh, what's that? Symbol.
Levioso.
That one? Yeah, okay. See, I can do puzzles. I can do puzzles. Ow, I cracked my neck when I did that. Alright, cool. So, we're already sitting at the hour mark for this one, so we're gonna put a pause there. Boop. So, in our next episode, we're gonna be going to Hogsmeade, but for now, we're gonna call it a stop for there. I want to thank everybody who was able to get this far, and I hope to see you guys next time. And I hope all my ghosts, ghouls, and other little spirits are having a great day, night, or whatever time it is for you. And that's all.